Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Sammy and this is Sammy Beltry at Home. Today, you guys, we are going to talk about my GLP journey, why I started a GLP, and then my 1 week results on Tirzepatide. Every time, I don't know why, I feel like I'm saying it wrong every single time I say it. But as I mentioned before, I started this journey because not just the GLPs, but the hormone replacement therapy and everything, because I had noticed after I had Mickey is going to be 2 in June. After I had Mickey, I actually had an emergency C-section with Mickey, and I had not had a C-section with any of my other children. So the process of healing obviously took longer, and there were obviously different things going on with my body then. And with all my other children, I had literally bounced back like within a few months and was like wearing all of my size 8s and was doing well. With Mickey, I noticed it was taking longer, and I just figured, this is just, because of the C-section and all of that. Well, about a year after, I finally started seeing like a little nudge of my weight going down. I got so excited, and I'm going to show you guys a graph because I have a scale that like keeps track of all of my when I weigh in. But I noticed after a year, I finally started seeing that nudge. But you guys, within a month of that, I had went on a cruise for work, and I bought all these new dresses, and I was feeling good. A month later, you guys, I tried to wear one of the dresses that I wore on the cruise, and it was a wraparound dress. I couldn't even, it like would not even close. And I was like, this is absolutely crazy. I started feeling my clothes get tighter, and I'm not somebody that steps on the scale every single week. And I was like, this is crazy. So I finally stepped on the scale. I had gained almost 20 pounds within a month. And I was like, this is wild. Like, I'm not eating any different. I'm not, like, food is not my comfort. I don't eat out a lot. I meal prep. I eat well. I'm active. Like, I just could not figure out how my body just was packing on this weight. Then, oh my goodness, they're like in and out. And then I started noticing just different signs like hormonal imbalance. Like my period was no longer every other month. It was getting longer and longer in between periods. I was a raging biatch, okay? I was going through these crazy mood swings, especially right before I would start a period. It was like really intense, and I'm a very chill person, very go with the flow, and it was difficult. I was also starting to lose motivation and just not have that like get up and go feeling. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Obviously the weight. And I was just like, the hot flashes. I started getting some hot flashes. I actually went on Facebook Marketplace, a Facebook group, a local one. And I was like, hey, this is what's going on. I want to like get my thyroid check. I didn't even know where to begin. Had no idea where to begin, because perimenopause is not spoken about, at least like, as I was growing up and stuff. I didn't, like I told you guys last time, I didn't even know that was a real thing, And so I didn't know where to begin. Like, is what I'm feeling perimenopause, or is it just, it is what it is, or is there something else going on with me? And so many people told me like, that's just being a woman, like deal with it basically. And I was like, no, I cannot say that like, this is the rest of my life. I'm just supposed to keep gradually gaining weight and like just feel this way all the time until I'm done with menopause. And y'all, how long is that? Perimenopause and then menopause? Shit. You guys, we're literally, I digress, but seriously, we have periods. Then we have the blessing of carrying children. And then you have to heal from all of that. And then after that, when you get in your 40s, 50s, then you go through perimenopause and menopause. So you're basically in menopause for like, what, 20 plus years? Like, what in the HE double hockey sticks? Oh, and then I was like, I always think of my husband and I'm like, oh, you are so lucky. But anyway, sorry, I digress. I got on the Facebook market, or I keep saying marketplace. Can you tell I like shopping there? I got on the Facebook group and everybody said to start with my OBGYN. I love my OBGYN. So I set an appointment. I went to him first and he basically told me what I knew he was going to say and what some people in the Facebook group said an OBGYN would say. And he said, you're too young for perimenopause. Because at the time when I went in, I was 39. I'm now 40. He said, you're too young. And he said, because I told him all my symptoms, he said, I'll test your thyroid. Everybody told me that was one thing that they would do too. And they're not testing all the thyroids. They're just testing the main thyroid that always comes back, usually normal. So he tested the thyroid. He told me, came back normal and you're too young for perimenopause, period. And that was it. That was it. Just on my way. And I was not going to settle with that. Y'all, I was not going to settle. I'm like, I have kids that are still so young. And with the way that I'm feeling and at the rapid pace I'm gaining weight, in total, I had gained 30 pounds from my normal weight, which is 155 to 165. That is my normal weight that I've been like my entire, late 20s, 30s. And I was not going to settle with that. I was like, this is absurd. I still have young kids that I need to be present for and motivated for. I need to be up and running around. I need to be doing things. And I was so uncomfortable. I told you, I felt like I was living in somebody else's body. I have not walked out of the house without a sweatshirt on and leggings in forever. I go to my son's football games in the blasting sun and I am wearing a sweater and I'm wearing leggings because I don't fit in anything and I don't feel good in anything. And I was like, and a lot of you guys might be thinking like, gosh, that's so vain. It's all about the looks and stuff. But I don't care. I wanted to feel good in my body. I wanted to feel great in my body. And, when I did not get any answers from my OBGYN, I reached out again to that same thread I had made, and somebody suggested this nurse practitioner, Stacy. If you are in the Kansas area, I will leave her information down in the description box. I went in and they do accept insurance. Unfortunately, they did not accept mine, but I was willing to pay. It was like $125 for a consultation. And that was like an hour and a half, you guys, and can I just tell you, my OBGYN, when I went to him, cause it's a new year, I ended up paying anyways with my insurance, $80 out of pocket to see him. And then $80 for the labs that he ran. So, but anyways, I saw her. She listened. I even started crying just because she was listening to me. She was confirming everything that I was going through was this is the process, and she said, your perimenopause cannot be tested. It is feelings. It is the way you feel. It is symptoms. And she's like, I 100% agree that you're going through perimenopause. And they ran full labs, not just thyroid. And if you guys want to know everything that she ran, let me know in the comments and I could get the paperwork out next time and I could let you know. It was full. It was reverse thyroid, your T3, my testosterone, estrogen. Everything, you guys, everything was finally tested. Now, I could tell you about hormone replacement therapy in another video, or maybe if you guys want me to go over that paperwork. But essentially, we got onto hormone replacement therapy. I was put on testosterone shots. This was after all the labs, not before. Testosterone shots, progesterone, I don't know what they're called, you guys. It was for an inactive thyroid. I will have to get that name. I was put on all that. And then we said, as far as my weight goes, she's like, let's see if leveling out your hormones will kind of readjust your body and kind of put, the fat where it needs to be. And maybe we can get your body to do what it's supposed to do naturally. She was very adamant that she did not want to put me on GLPs if that is not where we needed to go. And I really appreciated that, because she could have easily sold me that like right away. And I would have been like, yep, okay, yes. Like, I truly knew that she cared about me and my journey, when it wasn't just a money thing. Like, give me your money. Here's what you want. I really appreciated that. So we tried that for 3 months or so. That didn't seem to do anything with my weight. I was stuck at 189. I was stuck there. It wouldn't move. Then after the 3 months, I went back in, and so many things had changed with my hormones. I was feeling great, but that weight was still taunting me, and it was still there. You guys, I meal prep. I eat well. I eat high protein. I drink tons and tons of water. I am active. I am constantly moving around. Like, I am doing the right things, and I can't. Like, I've tried calorie counting. I have tried meal prepping. I mean, like, I have tried it all. I have tried fasting. I have tried the not eating, or the caveman diet or something where you only eat once a day. I tried it all. So after the 3 months, I went back in. Then she tried me on metformin, and she again wanted to try and keep me off of the GLP. So she thought that would be a softer approach first to see if that would work. She told me that there might be like diarrhea, stomach cramping, this and that. And you're supposed to start. And I want to note, you guys, I am not, I do not give medical advice. I'm not a medical practitioner. You take everything that I am saying with a grain of salt, and you need to consult your own doctors, your own nurse practitioners, if this is what you want to do. So we tried metformin. I was on that for a month. You do like 1 tablet a day for 2 weeks, and then you increase it to 2. I did all of that, still not moving. And then I kind of finally had it. I was at my son's football game. I was hot as hell. I was wearing a freaking sweater and pants, came home, going outside on the patio, still wearing sweaters and a pants. And you guys know, when you're just not happy with yourself and your body, I just wanted to cover up. I didn't want to see it. And I finally emailed her and was like, nothing's changing. Like, I need to talk about something more. So I went in, and she was really surprised that the metformin didn't work for me. She was surprised I didn't even have any like diarrhea or any of the symptoms that like come with it. She was like, you must have a gut of steel, girl, because it usually does something. That did not work. And the only reason why she agreed to the GLPs at this time is because we have now, I think it was like a total of 5 months, or maybe 4, 3 months on the hormones, 1 month on the metformin. And so I told her, like, I'm done. I really want to try the GLPs. And she had said, you know what? Since you are 1 step ahead of everybody else, you are eating high protein diets, you're active, you are drinking plenty of water. She said, I will prescribe the GLP. So that's my long story of how we got here. We tried not to get here, but my body wasn't doing anything. Like, it was not doing anything except gaining weight. And even when I was trying my hardest, it just would sit there at 189 pounds. And it would fluctuate between like 187, 189. And so she prescribed it to me. She suggested Tirzepatide. They also had like an off brand as well. But she said that Tirzepatide hits like 2 parts of your body, and she think that it would do better for me. So she started me at 2.5, and we agreed that she would give me 1 shot there of 2.5, and then I'm actually taking one tonight. I haven't been able to yet, of 2.5, and then I will call her or write her in of how I feel like it's working, because we just didn't want to give me pay for a full month of it, and the 2.5 wasn't like doing anything for me. However, I can say 2.5 did something for me. Okay. So I got it last Thursday, 2.5 milligrams. I will say that I have not had severe side effects. And that's so far. Of course, I've only taken 1 shot. I did have the night of, and this could be because I did not hydrate enough, or something like that, but I had the most intense headache ever. Like, it literally felt like, you know, those hangover headaches where like you just slightly move your head and it feels like your whole head's moving with it. That's how it felt. Like, I woke up in the middle of the night, had to go get some like Tylenol. It was hurting so bad. And then I had just a touch of nausea, which she did prescribe me Zofran. So I took one of those right when I felt it. And basically after I started hydrating in the morning, the headache went away. I only had the nausea that day after in the morning. And the entire week, I've been fine. I have not had any kind of side effects other than that. And I'll say what it does for me. It's the weirdest thing, you guys. Like, I could talk about, like, it makes me so intrigued to learn more about it, how it affects your mind, your dopamine, your body. I mean, like, all aspects, because you guys know, like, when you eat and you have a full helping of, let's say, pasta, and there's just that little bit more, and you're like, it's like 2 bites. Like, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. You know, you're already full, but you're like, it's 2 bites. I'm gonna eat it. You know, like, it was like, I did not feel the need to take those 2 other bites. Like, I was okay with saying, no, I don't need those 2 bites. Like, we went to dinner and I had like a shrimp dinner, and there was like 1 shrimp left. And usually I would eat that shrimp, but like, there was no urge to like make myself eat that piece of shrimp. I wouldn't say that it's shutting off all my food noise. Like, a lot of people say that it shuts off food noise, but for me, it's still there. And of course, this is just a 2.5 dose, but it's still there. Like, I'm still like, there's cookies right there on the counter. Like, I want to eat them. And I did eat a cookie. Like, I'm not totally depriving myself, but remember, I have already been practicing a high protein diet. So like, I don't eat poorly. So it's not like I'm continuing to eat poorly. So keep that in mind. I have been eating well. So it was, I don't know, you guys, it was just crazy. The things that like your mind, how your mind plays into all of it, you know, because the day after I had waffles, and I'll even if you guys want to watch it at the end, I'll put in a clip because I was just like, oh my gosh, I didn't eat all this. Like I was so full. But it has been a blessing because I will say that my first week, are you guys ready for the results? And I'll put a clip too, you guys. It's so hard to film like in the moment. I tried to film my weigh-in this morning and my little one was screaming her head off, but I'll put it in anyways. But my results on week 1 of Tirzepatide was a total loss of 6.4 pounds. Yes, 6.4 pounds. You guys, I have not, it makes me want to cry. Like, I have not seen the scale move in so long, and just battling with the self-love. And I don't care how vain I seem. I want to love myself. I want to love the body I'm in because I'm going to live in it for the rest of my life. Like I feel just like so much weight lifted off of me knowing that this is happening, that like I can get back to myself. I could be happy with myself. And that goes with everything that's going on with the hormone replacement and stuff. But like, this is like giving me hope that like, I don't have to continue to gain weight for the entire time I'm going through perimenopause or menopause or whatever. Like, I don't have to continue to do this. And if I continue to do it right, if I continue to do good things like eating my protein, drinking my water, being active and physical, like this could be a really good thing for me. And I'm not trying to be a supermodel. I ain't trying to get skinny. You know what I'm trying to do? Fit in all the clothes that are sitting in my damn closet right now and my dresser. Okay. That is what I'm trying to do. I am trying to feel good for myself so that I feel good when I'm active with my children outside. And this is doing it for me. Am I going to lose another 6 pounds next week? I don't know. I really don't imagine so. I know that like it takes a while. I think that would be crazy if I lost 6 pounds last week, but this is the journey. We're going to find out. We're going to find out what happens. I take another shot tonight and I will track it. I'm going to I'll put it right here, you guys. It's a snapshot of like the dates that I've weighed myself. And this past week, I did weigh myself multiple times because I was just really interested. I'm not obsessed with the scale. I was just very interested in how it was working. Like, you know, do you lose weight right away? Is it something that's you lose 1 pound a week? Like, so I was stepping on the scale because I was really interested in like what was happening with my body. So I will put a little list right here of my weights. And I can't wait to keep going with you guys. If there's things that you want to see content-wise, let me know. Like, ask me. I am more than happy to talk about it. Like I said, I am a complete open book. So if you guys want to know everything that was tested when I did my, when she tested me, like my hormones and everything, please let me know. If you want to know more about the hormone replacement therapy, and how that's been working, let me know. And then we are just going to keep on, tracking this journey of Tirzepatide and what that's doing for my body. And I can say too, even my husband, today I actually wore a pair of jeans and I wore a form-fitted shirt because I was feeling good. And John was like, I'm so happy for you that you're feeling this good. And I can tell you, my husband was not on board with this at all. He is very much a crunchy guy. He doesn't feel like any of this stuff belongs in your body. I mean, the guy doesn't even take Tylenol. He is very clean. And he was not on board at first. But in the end, he was like, whatever you need to do to make you happy in your body is, I'll support you. And today he was like, I totally see like a difference in just your your attitude and the way you're carrying yourself. And he was like, I'm just so happy. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the results. I can't wait to continue sharing this journey with you. I will keep trying, you guys. We are in the middle of the move, so these videos are actually really easy for me to do, which is super awesome. And hopefully I'll, you know, as we're moving and stuff like that, start doing more videos of like everyday life, maybe thrift hauls. I don't know, whatever I'm doing in my life, that's what you guys are going to see. So thank you guys, all of you that have been here supporting me, and that subscribed, and that watch. I am really, really trying to remonetize this channel. So if you guys can play it in the background, while you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're sleeping, I don't care if you got a computer downstairs in your office, put this channel on remix, because there's so many old videos on here, and let it play. Please, please, please. It's an absolutely free way that you guys can help me reach my goal on here. And I hope that I reach you and you and you and you and you and new people and my OGs. And I appreciate you guys. And I will catch up with you next week. I will for sure, you guys, be doing a video weekly to update you on the GLP journey. And then as far as other videos, it'll just have to come when they come, since I don't know. I don't know what's going on with our life. I do know we close on our house next, is it Tuesday or Wednesday, the 26th? So that's pretty exciting. All right, you guys, I'm going to put in the random clips that I had done, and you guys could see like what a mess it is trying to film with the little ones home. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay, yay, yay. And I hope that you guys get something out of this. That's what I truly hope. I hope you guys get something out of this and that you don't feel alone at the end of the day. And thank you guys so much for those of you that shared some of your journey in the comments from the last video. I appreciate that. And that's what I want to happen here. I truly want us to be a community. I want us to chat and use you guys in the community tab, or I think it's called posts now. You guys can write messages in there so that we can all be interacting with each other. So like if you have a bomb protein recipe or something, share it in there for all of us to see. If you guys have something just great in your life that you want to share it in there. Okay. Let's do that. And we could communicate that way there. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye. Okay, you guys. We got this is just my life, so it's weigh-in day though. So I thought about painting my toenails for this, but that's not real life. So let's see. Okay, we gotta wait. Wow. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this footage, but this is the day after my first injection of Tirzepatide. And okay, so after day one, I'm going to reverse this at some point, but you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not a vlogger, okay? We're trying to figure this out as we do this. I am a crafter by trade. I don't usually have the camera pointed at me, but this morning I had what I usually have. I do Ensure mocha with my coffee to get my 30 grams of protein in, and this is before I even started the injections. That is what I had to get my dose of protein first thing in the morning. So I had that. And then lately I've been eating the Eggo protein waffles. I've been having 2 with peanut butter and some syrup. And usually I scarf those down so fast. Usually I am like my stomach is telling me like, you need to eat. Like it starts, like grumbling and stuff. And I get an attitude, you know what I'm saying? Today I had the coffee and my Ensure, and then right now I got my two waffles, my peanut butter, and so there's the two, and then this is all. I can't eat anymore. I can't. It's literally making me feel not sick, but like, you know, when you're at a restaurant and everything is so good and you're just like, you're cramming it down, and then you're like, oh man, I went too far. I'm uncomfortable now. That is how I feel eating that. Like I can't even like think, you know, there's times when we're eating and we know we're full, but we keep eating because it's so good, or that's just, I mean, the way we are. That's how I am. I know I'm full and I'll finish whatever I have in front of me. I cannot, like, my brain isn't even like, finish that. It's like, you can't, or you're going to be miserable in your belly if you finish that. So that is something that is totally different for me, because I am very much a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I know what I can usually eat, and then not even being able to get through half of that waffle is crazy to me. And it is 2 waffles stacked on top of each other, but to not even be able to get through half of that is pretty crazy for me. So I just wanted to document that as a day after. The day of, right after I got the injection, I ate lunch and it was normal. Like I didn't feel like I was felt full. And then by dinner time, I would say I felt like I couldn't eat it all. I made this like cottage cheese pasta that we've been having. And the last time we ate it, I ate a big old bowl of it. I mean, scarfed it down. It was so good. This time I was literally like picking at it and like did not have the desire to just scarf it down and get like a second helping and like 3 pieces of bread. So I definitely started feeling the effects of like that full feeling towards dinner time. And then this morning, now eating, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So we are going to reverse this back, and then let's tell you why I started this journey.